Tuesday Talk, Mark.
Hi everybody, it is Tuesday Talk time. Today, on the day of filming this, it is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. If you have a mom or don't have a mom, I lost my mom just over a year ago. Which brings me to the subject of what has been going on with me lately. I'm going to talk about that and address it. But first, I wanted to welcome the new members. There'll be a list up here. There was a bunch of new members since the last Tuesday Talk. And thank you so much for joining my channel. Watch for the posts that I put in the private members area for Q&A, because you get a chance to ask me all kinds of questions, which I will look into and respond by way of a video until I figure out how to use the new software, which will allow a live Q&A. So that's coming. But thanks for sticking with me here and supporting the channel with your membership. I really appreciate it. So I wanted to let you all know what is going on, because I did actually post a little video to the private members area, so they already know this. But I'm going to put a clip up that you can watch. It's only a minute long, and it explains why my posting schedule is so erratic since I've been back from KetoCon, and why I've been, just not able to post as much. What is going on? Watch this 1 minute clip. Hi everybody, this is a little video I'm doing. I'm sitting in front of BC Ferries, about to catch a ferry over to the island to see my kids and also to buy a house. So that's kind of the big news. A lot has happened since I've been back from KetoCon, and the place is sold. Even though I love the kitchen, there's a lot of things. It was kind of an isolating place to live. I will be sharing a house with a whole bunch of family members, and like a house with 3 or 4 suites. That's kind of what I'm looking for. That will be in Victoria, BC. And that is the big news. It's my first step towards retirement, because once I have found a place and I'm over there, I will give my notice at work, and it's going to be an interesting change in my life. So you guys are the first to know, and here I go off on this adventure. Okay, so now that you've seen that, I hope that explains what is happening. But a lot of the people who have seen that clip already have been asking me, well, you just moved, it seems like yesterday, why so soon again? So yes, this is exactly what has happened, and I hate moving. Nobody wants to move into a place in a year later, move out. Plus, I love this kitchen. It's perfect for what I'm doing. There's so many things about this place that is perfect. When I bought it, though, what had happened is I was in this big, huge 6-bedroom house. This is a place where there was all kinds of family members, moving in and out, friends even, that, there was a couple of times where a room was rented to somebody, not in the family, temporary things. Like it was a huge house with lots of options. And for the last 5 years of my mom's life, she lived in a suite in this house that I was at just over a year ago. And so that was great, that we had that option. And just the last couple of months, or the last 6 months of her life, she was moved into a nursing home nearby, because she needed full-time care by that point, and it was just something it had just become too overwhelming. She needed someone with some medical experience. And in fact, within, I think, 3 or 4 weeks of her moving in there, she had a couple of emergency situations come up, whereas if she had been at the old house, at my house, we would have lost her, a good 6 months earlier. So when I bought this place, we kind of thought she was settled in and would probably live another, 3 to 4 years. And so this home was chosen based on that, based on, wanting to be just a 10-minute drive from where she was living so that I could go there all the time. And it was just a different circumstance. I would say about a week or 2 weeks after the deal was signed on this unit where I am now, she passed away suddenly. I mean, not suddenly to maybe the healthcare professionals that were there, but it was suddenly to me because I really thought she was going to be here longer and that I would need to be here to be close to her. So the downside of this home, it is beautiful, but it's in a gated community, and if you want to meet friends for a cup of coffee, or you just need, some cream, or you just need one thing, you actually have to get into your car and drive 5 minutes to get anywhere or be with anybody. I would like to have a place where I can have a walkable neighborhood, walk to a library, walk to a community center, walk to get coffee with friends, that kind of thing. I have a son that lives close by here and a daughter. The daughter's coming to Victoria as well. She has some health issues herself and needs that extra support. And then I've got the 2 sons over in Victoria, BC. The plan is to get a house that was flexible like the old house where people may be coming and going for the next 20 years, except that it'll be a different, younger set rather than, elderly. I will be the one that gets elderly at some point. It's... I think it's going to be good. I love Victoria. I've always wanted to live in Victoria or on the island somewhere. It's a great place to retire. The weather's milder. Anyways, that's just one advantage of living in Victoria. So it'll just be more of a family home, a family situation. All of us kind of taking care of each other, but still having our private spaces. Victoria is known for its Victorian houses with suites. It's something that I would love to find. I don't know if I can find that, but that's what we're looking for right now. So I hope that explains what's been going on and what my motivation is and why I'm, moving again, what seems to be so suddenly, and it kind of is. This place is sold, so I have to find a place. Managing stress is going to be the biggest thing that I will work on for the next few weeks while this all happens. Now that the house is sold and it's firm, I don't have to keep it quite as clean and empty. I don't know if you've noticed the kitchen has less stuff in it. And now I can bring things back in. I can start cooking again. I don't have to worry that, I'm going to get a call from the realtor saying, there's a showing in an hour. We're on our way kind of thing. I can just cook, make a mess, and clean it up afterwards, not have to worry about people coming by. But I will have to start packing. So it'll be one of those things where everything gradually disappears into boxes, and then probably around that 2-week period of moving time, like the final crunch, you might not see as many cooking videos. That will be the end of July. And I will feel like things are somewhat normal for the next few weeks. Well, until we find a place. Right now I'm in that we're homeless stage. House is sold, but there isn't one bought yet. So that brings me to stress. See, I'm wandering all over the place because, it's hard to, I have to stay focused. I have to stay focused on the main task at hand right now is to find a place. and just sort of maintain everything else as best I can. You will likely see maybe only 2 videos a week instead of 3 videos a week as I go through this process. I would like one of them to be this Tuesday talk, because it's something I really enjoy doing, and answering people's questions, and just talking to you guys and connecting with you guys. I know you like my cooking videos, and so I'll do at least one of those, and maybe a couple of shorts. That might actually be a good idea, because they're a little bit easier, and I can just show you quickly something. And so I will, I try to do that. 2 full videos, maybe one short a week. That might do. See, I'm thinking while I'm talking to you guys and working things out. To manage stress, I feel like the number one thing is to make sure that my sleep is on point. My sleep scores lately have been in the toilet. I need to get back on that. And part of it is because I've put my things away, like, I hid away my castor oil pack. I get a lot of people asking me about the castor oil pack. I bought that on the recommendation of Kelly Hogan, who learned it from Danny Conway. She talks about this a lot in her coaching group. I'm still in her coaching group. I plan to stay in her coaching group because I'm getting a lot out of it. It's different every month. I'll put a link to that below, but that is where I learned about the castor oil pack. It's a liver detox. And the 2 things that it has helped me with is, on the days that I do it, I get such a good sleep. There's something about it that maybe it's relaxing with that on me. It's like you get this castor oil. You have a flannel piece of cotton. I bought the holder for that piece of cotton that you can strap on with Velcro. You could use an old t-shirt, you could use an old pillowcase, whatever, a towel. You just don't want the oil to leak out on your bed sheets or on your clothing or anything like that. So I'm going to link that below as well, so you can look at it and see what it is I'm talking about. But basically, I use it 3 times a week, or I haven't been using it the last couple of weeks of chaos. Need to go back to that. A tablespoon on the flannel cotton. You attach it just right here above or over your liver area, and it's a good detox. It helps me sleep. The other thing that helps me sleep is getting to bed at a regular time. I'm trying to get outside in the morning when the sun comes up, get that sunshine on my face, get back into the circadian rhythm. And I also am trying to, look at the sky at the end of the day as well, so that my body knows when the daytime, it starts and ends. And so the castor oil pack, circadian rhythm, wearing my blue blockers as the sun goes down, eating my meals earlier in the day is also important. I try to finish my dinner by 4:30. Gives me the whole evening to digest. Usually I do 2 meals a day. I try to, keep that in a short window. By 4 o'clock, I want to be finished eating for the day. And I usually am able to meet that goal. But again, the last couple of weeks, chaos. So all of these things that help me get a good night's sleep, I need to work on those again. And I'm only going through it so that those of you that have trouble with sleep, maybe you're waking up in the middle of the night, which reminds me, tablespoon of butter before bed. I totally got out of that habit as well over the last couple of weeks. So I'll list it below, those items that I follow to get a good night's sleep, because they are kind of like a sleep hygiene. You do all those things. One of them might be the thing that works. I don't know. But I know when I do them all together that they do help me. And the other bonus about the castor oil pack that I forgot to mention is it does help with bowel movements.
Well, I don't want to talk about that too much. TMI.
But it helps. So I'm going to list all those things below so that you have like a little checklist that you could follow. Like, am I doing this, and that? Maybe this would help. I may have forgotten one. If I think of it, it'll be there. And I hope that helps you, because sleep is so important to manage stress. And there's some studies, I don't have them on the top of my head, but I know that there are doctors out there who talk about how that also helps with weight loss, because our bodies need to be in tip-top condition. I am learning, that we need to be in good health to release that weight. So, these things I feel are helping me. So I don't want this to be too long. I've got a house to look for. Probably will see one or more of my kids today for Mother's Day, and hope you had a good one. I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I will be a little more organized by then, and already have had another cooking video out. Hopefully I'll be able to even do one today or tomorrow. So take care, everybody, and thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel.
Are we good? Well, I'll wait till you are gone.